bunch of stuff. Finally got a work table to work on. Bin. Bed slats. So I'm gonna cut these and try to fit them. So I'll give you a preview. The lip will act as a mount point for the slats. Not sure how much to put, but I'm also going to put them this way, so almost crisscross in the middle. That way it doesn't all bear one load, I guess you would say. It'll be a little trippy, but yeah, it'll work. I think I have 20 slots, so that's 10 on each side. It's just to figure out spacing. And as mentioned before, I'm going to need an extra piece here and an extra piece here for support for others, other slots. So yeah, we'll cut that out. Another minor accomplishment, a reverse cam. I put some Sikaflex around it to hopefully hold it. It has some pretty strong 3M tape. I put a screw in there, but I'm not sure how much that screw will hold, so I decided to put that seal around it. Yeah, it catches the chair and everything pretty good. I still need to tweak the, what am I trying to say? Tweak the lines, like the guidelines when you reverse, but other than that, I mean, once I can see behind me, I'm good. I don't really care about the lines, because it has a reverse sensor, so it'll tell me how close it is anyway. But yeah, it looks pretty good. The little red fits the red of this, so that's good. Yeah, one more thing accomplished. Alrighty, so I've been banging my head against the wall, just trying to figure out the layout. So we may have to do a bit of tweak, because if we put the bench like we originally wanted it, which is straight across, as you can tell, we don't really have much space to work with, so that's probably not gonna fit well. My thought is to go with Lauren's idea and to put one bench either side. The thing with that is I want to then do a pull out tabletop. That way we can eat together, we can work together, and all of that, and interact. So I think that would be useful. So yeah, it's not a big deal. The bathroom or shower, sink with an extended countertop if we need it, and then hob, they say, or stove right here. It's a bit tiny. In the drawings it look a little bigger, but you know, it is what it is. So I just have to build the bench a little differently, which also means we might be able to take some of this under bed space as drawer storage, for like clothes or anything. I mean, they don't have to be deep. They could probably be like, what, maybe 8 inches deep. But yeah, that's the idea. So we'll see how it works.
Okay, so as you can see, I've started painting the bed and the boxes. We're using Good Home Mobile, if you can see it, B&Q paint, and this paintbrush. Yeah.
Alrighty, quick update. The bed is here. As you can see, we did a bit of painting. Well, when I say we, I mean Lauren did a bit of painting. and it looks great under there. So the only thing going under the bed is the inverter right there on the wheel box, and the mains charging, which is closer to the back. I want to put those in first before I insulate, just in case. I can't imagine any wires coming on this side, so we'll just insulate that. I probably should have like boarded it up first, but as in before I put all the bed and stuff, but I'd rather get this done because worst case scenario, at least we have somewhere to sleep. So I don't mind walking around it. I have the battery sat there. This is going to be the bench. It looks small now. It is actually pretty small, but it looks pretty small, so I'm just putting the frame just in case this slides around. Well, I'm hoping it doesn't, but I'm putting the frame to prevent it from sliding, as well as to act as the base of the bench. So we have two of these, 170 amp hour. So that should be good enough for us for the most part, if I'm not mistaken. We should be at campsites every so often, so we should be able to just hook up and charge them up if we're running low. We'll also have solar and stuff, so that'll charge it, as well as when we drive we'll charge it, so we should have enough. Yeah, it's a mess in here. Let's just show you from this side because it looks cleaner this way. Yeah, so I'm slowly building it up. Well, we're slowly building it up. So Lauren is in charge of insulation, and I'll continue building the frames as well as the wall studs and stuff. So this weekend we're supposed to be getting the Skylight fan and back window, so we'll see how that goes. So there's quite a bit of mystery behind this thing. I've pulled out all the screws that I thought held this yellow thing in place, as well as this piece of wood. Nothing is holding it, so I don't know if they glued it on or what. Hold on, come with me. Excuse the mess. Come with me to look on the roof. Did you notice on the roof? I don't know if you saw it, but there's nothing up there except for that black thing and then maybe some lights. So there are no mount points up protruding up there, which means there's nothing going through the metal. So I think I may just have to pry it off. After prying about like 2 minutes, I think I might just leave it. It's not worth the hassle, simply because the fan is gonna go here anyway. If you notice the black markings right there, that's the rough dimensions of the hole for the fan. So ideally this is going to get cut out anyway, because the metal around it is going to get removed. So it's one of those mornings where I have no clue where to start. We decided that we're gonna do the electrical ourselves. Just keep very detailed notes, as well as just get any advice with regards to standards and regulations and stuff like that. So with that said, I think I'm gonna just run the conduit this morning. At least that will give us an idea of where the wires are gonna go, as well as how to get them through, and then we can start insulating. I bought some 12 mil ply, and I think that might be a bit too heavy, especially for the walls. I bought it for the bench, but we changed the design, so I'm not sure what to do with it yet. We'll figure it out, repurpose it somehow. It's there's always a need for it, so figure it out. Let's start it. I have not a clue. I tried feeding it through the holes. I think we have to wait until we get the smaller conduit. Yeah, so we need smaller plywood and smaller conduit. Yay! I don't know what to do next, but I'll figure it out. Mess. The bed is on. I put it on because I feel like we accomplished something. Plus it's hella comfy. We messed it up with our dirty feet yesterday. Well, our dirty shoes. But that's fine, it's gonna be covered anyway.
Okay, so we are just on a bit of a drive. You might just be able to hear the window. I'll start that again. Okay, so we're just on a drive. We're just about to go and do the window, the skylight, the vent and the fan on the van. But yeah, oh my gosh, my hair is a mess. It's absolutely boiling this week. Jill's doing alright, and yeah. While we're driving, it's so crazy how much higher we are in the van than we ever were in the car. Even though I'm juggling this everywhere. Anyway, on that note, bye!
Imagine. Yeah, that can just cut off.
Oh, let me cut.
Yeah. Ceiling. Oh, will it fit? Based on your line, I think just a little bit on this side.
turn your head that way. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
If you liked the video, comment down below. And if you didn't like the video, like and subscribe. Shall I stop it now?
Yeah.